another episode of Learn Mac Tonight. Today is episode number 5. We're going to talk about how to add a user account to your iMac. A good reason to have this is so that every family member can have their own account. This allows everyone to set up and customize the computer their way. They can have all their own desktop features, they can have programs that they want sitting on their taskbar, and most importantly is you're not erasing each other's work. So if you create something in Pages and you decide to erase it and it turns out it was their homework assignment, oh boy. As always, we have several ways to get to things on our Mac. What we want to go into is System Preferences, and it's often found here on the taskbar. It is on mine. I'll be honest with you, the way I normally go is up here to the Apple and bring down this drop-down menu, and here's System Preferences. System Preferences allows you to do much of the customization to your Mac that you like. And where we want to go is to the Systems area and to Users and Groups. So we're going to select that. Now I've already created a few user accounts for this. So perfect example, I've got my own personal account, and then when I do things for Learn Mac Tonight, I go ahead and I use this account. And I get this computer set up just for doing recordings for Learn Mac Tonight. Now, it's real easy to add a new user. What you need to do first of all is click this lock so that you can make changes to this. And you have to be an administrator to do that. And we'll talk a little bit more about what that means. But I'm going to go ahead and put in my administrative password so that I can unlock this. And now it's unlocked. Now I can add changes here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click the plus sign to add a user account. Let's talk about the account options that we have. So up at the top level is administrator. An administrator can basically do anything. You can create accounts, delete accounts, modify accounts, and make system-wide changes. This gives you full access to the computer. You only want to do this if you really know the person that's going to be using the account and you know they can't make mistakes to the entire computer. The other option, standard, this is what I would recommend for most of my family members. Standard users can install software for their own use and change settings related to their accounts, but they cannot administer other accounts. Manage with parental controls. For these accounts, the administrator can restrict access to applications and inappropriate content and limit the amount of time even that users can use the computer. The sharing only option allows users on your network to access shared files remotely, but they can't log in or change settings on this computer. We're going to go ahead and create an administrator account and give them full privileges. So you need to give them a name. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up my wife for this account, and then it'll automatically give it an account name. And that's fine. Or sometimes she likes just to go by Mom. And then we have to go ahead and create a password for her and verify that. And then you can put a hint in case she were to forget her password, and we can come up with some kind of hint. You know, she'll know what that means. Over here, if you're having trouble coming up with a password, is Password Assistant. And if you click on this, it'll suggest things that you can utilize, things that are easy to memorize, numbers and letters only. You can come up with choices of just random, and you can see it shows you how good the quality of that is. Most people kind of like things they can remember. You can put down how long you want it to be. So anyway, if you want the Password Assistant to create it, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to create your own, it's up to you. If you want it to be very short. And again, you can see much higher quality than the one that I had previously selected. But I'm going to go back to my original one and create a user. And it's that easy. And this is kind of neat here, is you can go and use one of their standard pictures. Maybe there's something that, you know, reminds you of her, like a cookie. Or you can go ahead and put their picture in there if you've got their picture. whatever you want. So you can kind of see that Learn Mac Tonight, I used the computer picture. My own account, I have a picture of me. This other one here I set up with a keyboard. I play keyboards. And really that's all there is to it. Go ahead and lock that. It's set. Now, if you want to switch users, again, I like to go up here to the Apple. We're going to log out of this account. Unfortunately, when I do this, I am also going to have to turn off my screencasting because it won't follow me from place to place. But you'll just have to trust me that that's how it works. Now, one other thing I do want to point out is, let's see here, if we go back to System Preferences and System, say we suddenly decide that, I really didn't want to give my wife this account on this computer, you can get rid of it. You go right here in this deselect that or delete that account. So we go like that. And are you sure you want to delete the user account? We can save to the home folder with the disk. Don't change the home folder. Delete the home folder. So we want to do that. And you can even do this securely so all the information would be gotten rid of so that nobody else could ever open it. We're going to go ahead and get rid of her because I really don't need that account. It's that simple. It's to add people and to get rid of people. So I hope this was a good episode. Hope you learned a few things. And again, just keep watching. I'm going to try to get an episode out every week for you, and you'll get to learn Mac tonight.